Well, good morning. It's time for our weekly Weather-Wise segment where every Friday I answer one of your questions. And today's question is from Melinda McGraw. Thank you for sending in your question. It's all about snow or ice boulders and how they form and where they are most common across the Great Lakes. So here's a picture. You may have seen these just a couple of years ago wash up on Lake Michigan's shoreline. These can grow to be up to 1 meter in diameter, weigh up to 50 pounds. So very impressive. Thousands of these wash up on the shoreline right here near Traverse City. So how exactly do these form? Well, they actually form with some intense snow squalls that move across the Great Lakes, bringing lots of slushy snow and ice to the already partially iced over Great Lakes. So as this ice accumulates on the waters, it's going to kind of create a slushy, a solid object on those waters. As the wind continues to blow that snow and ice, it's actually going to move across the water and kind of get shaped into an ice ball. So as these get tossed and turned by the waves and the wind, it's going to get pushed onto the shoreline. Most storms do move from that west to east direction, so that's why it's more common to hear that the snowballs do form on Lake Michigan or even Lake Superior, but it is not uncommon for them to be seen on other portions of the Great Lakes. In fact, records dating back into the 1940s show that these ice boulders do in fact form on all of the Great Lakes. So here's another picture. Even Lake Huron, back into the 1940s, Rogers City area saw several of these boulders form. They can form on Lake Erie, Lake Ontario, and even other parts of the world. It does require some special ingredients to form. It creates those very cold temperatures, near frozen lake cover, and also some very breezy winds along with those snow squalls. So while it's not common for storms to move from the east to the west to bring snow boulders onto the Lake Huron side, it is possible, just not quite as common as what we see on Lake Michigan. So again, thank you, Melinda, for sending in that question. If you have a question you'd like to see answered here on every Friday, just send me an email at cmelberg@upnorthlive.com. I'll be answering one of your questions every week, and next week we'll be talking about the weather models that we use to create your forecast. So turning things over